Hello on this Friday as we kick off the holiday weekend, unofficial kickoff to summer. Chilly morning though, nothing like summer. In fact, just north of the metro, very close to frosty. A lot of 34-degree readings. Metro numbers mainly close to the upper 30s, around 40 degrees. So we did thwart a frost, but not so in northern Minnesota. In fact, a hard freeze. Look at all the 20s, low 20s even for places like Babbitt and several places on the Iron Range and even parts of the North Shore inland from the big lake. So it is definitely a chilly one out there. Much needed rainfall though yesterday. The rain gauge is filling up here over the last really 7 to 10 days. This is a look at totals from yesterday. Almost an inch at the airport, St. Cloud, about 6/10 of an inch of rain, and close to 9/10 of an inch of rain in Eden Prairie. And then here's just kind of looking metro wide. Pretty much an inch was very close to the average. And that was about how much we were behind for the month of May. Still, even after the rainfall we had over the last 10 days. So this pretty much has eliminated that deficit we had. When you look at the last 7 days of rainfall events, in fact, you can see we've been brushed with some rain that we didn't have the first half of the month. And so this has taken care of what was starting to look like some drought situations in parts of the state. Now, northwestern Minnesota is still very dry. That's probably going to stay. This is the drought monitor from Thursday, but I think we're going to see a lot of this disappear in southern Minnesota when they update this map for next week. But we'll have to keep watching places like Bemidji, the Fargo, Grand Forks areas, because those areas continue to be pretty dry. That system really had a nice plume of moisture with it. No thunderstorms, of course, here. It was too chilly, not enough energy for that, but a nice steady, cool rain yesterday. But this upper level low keeping things cool yet today. In fact, it's kind of an extended trough of less thickness in the atmosphere, lower heights. That means cooler air that is still with us today. And we're going to gradually warm through that layer here as we head into the weekend, so that by Memorial Day, we'll be back towards average temperatures again. And we're going to be watching this ridge of warmth once again building in the west and building towards us gradually through next week, which means heat and also a stormier pattern potentially by the end of next week and next weekend as we get a trough in the west that pushes things up from the south. So it's going to get warmer and more humid. In fact, the models, all of them, painting temperatures near 90 by next weekend. So our first weekend of June is going to feel very summer-like. Gradual warming through the week, 70s, 80s, and yes, we could be right around 90 into next weekend. So those first few days of June are going to get much warmer around the region. So enjoy the cool weather. If you like this better than what we had the previous days with the heat and humidity, it's going to be full throttle summer. Cool high pressure has been settling in from the north. That's flushed out, of course, the clouds, giving us brilliant sunshine today and much of tomorrow. We're going to see high clouds moving from the west. Already a trough off to the west that's going to be making its way across the Dakotas, bringing some showers into western Minnesota tomorrow. So Alexandria, Bemidji, you guys could have a few showers by late in the day tomorrow. And then it's mainly an overnight chance for us here in eastern Minnesota, western Wisconsin. This is overnight Saturday night, early Sunday, 4 a.m., moves out. Should see some midday sunshine that could pop up a couple thunderstorms late in the day Sunday. We'll watch primarily central Minnesota, and then if one or two of those could hold together in the later evening Sunday. Memorial Day, similar situation. As we warm up through the day, we could see a couple of showers or a random thunderstorm pop up, but these are going to be very few and far between. So overall, the weekend looking okay. It's just that it's going to be fairly cool to start. Only around 60 today, still just mid-60s tomorrow. And then 70-ish, I think, again by Sunday. Well into the 70s for the early part of next week, and then nudging closer to 80 by late next week. And again, we could see our first 90 in the Twin Cities by next weekend.